guy that one influencer, not clavicular, his friend, maybe it was clavicular. I don't remember people's names. But when he absolutely mocked the entire transphobic community by being pro-trans, we have to talk about. There's an Instagram reel by Mensch Press that I saw, and I wanted to talk about real fast. Because this is a trans issues are growing more and more expedient, and this is part of the problem, which is like the issue with trans women in gyms.
A Nazi problem. So let's fucking talk about it.
This includes trans issues.
Sonita Mullah, an incredible fucking powerlifter, first woman to squat over 700 pounds in a drug-tested competition. Y'all may have seen this video going around from a couple months back where she got robbed of a world record squat.
This is some bullshit. I remember when this happened.
At IPF Worlds by poor spotting. And when this video first came out, it started a lot of good discussions about how the IPF, supposedly the powerlifting organization with the highest standards in the world, needs to do a better job of taking care of their competitors. Plot twist. Turns out it wasn't poor spotting. The spotter in question is a neo-Nazi skinhead.
November, you gotta get out.
All right. I'm sorry for your morons. I'm racist and I did it on purpose because I hate you pieces of shit.
Did it on purpose to rob a black woman of a record. And he's proud of it. To their credit, the Lithuanian Powerlifting Federation was very quick to hand this guy a lifetime ban. The IPF in
Eastern
general is
European
in full damage
moment.
control mode, talking a lot about how this is not something we condone, this is not who we are, etc. But for those of us who have been in the sport a long time, especially if we...
By the way, so if you guys remember, I was a competitive strongman back in the day. Let me see, Callie, do you still have that photo of me when I was like deadlifting 600 pounds? Let me see if I can find it. Well, I talk about it. Okay, I'll just send it to you again. Photos, collection, hidden, view album, lots of girl dick, scrolling down. Collections, hidden. God, sending anything through a hidden album is a nightmare on iPhone. When I try to show my coworkers my old stuff, I have to make sure like I go into the other room so I don't like accidentally fucking show off any of my nudes that I post to Fansly first. Anyways, I'm sending it to you now, Callie. It should arrive in a minute. Here it is. So remember, chat, I used to look like this. This is me over 3 years ago now. I'm gonna turn off this because I know there's music in the background. But this is me, like, granted, this is me post competition and after like a month of not lifting, but like, this is where I used to work out every single day at like 2 a.m. This shit was everywhere. People would say the most transphobic, hateful shit, and I was pro-trans back like at this point in my life. Like I was pretty woke with it. Obviously, I was hyper masculinizing, but there was so much racism, implicit or explicit, and just transphobia in this moment. Like, I don't know, man. It was bad. It was really bad. And this guy brings up a really good point.
Black, brown, or otherwise non-straight and white, this is not a surprise at all. How many years have we spent watching Sean Noriega pile around with weird fucking people? Or I'll do you one better. What does Brandon Allen have tattooed across his stomach a foot fucking wide? These people have not been ostracized from...
God, dude, he's so cool. He's so cool. Where is... He made a video about trans people as well. So I'm trying to find it, and I might not be able to find it, but there is a significant problem throughout the world, honestly, and it does affect trans people and black people, people of color, disproportionately, obviously, because these motherfuckers are so fucking evil. Trans people existing does nothing to impact your life, you crybaby bitch. This is the original video, which is woke. And then this fucking loser, Victor Neves. Look at this fucking chud. Look at this chud!
Explain this to you using crayons. Your daughter wants to use the bathroom, but uh-oh, here comes Mrs. Pretty.
So this is my client Keenan. He's in prep for his first natural bodybuilding show, and he is fucking killing it. Dude is going to bring a crazy package to stage. I have zero clue who this transphobic douche nozzle is, though. So Victor, I have some questions for you. Does the American Ubermensch have zero skeletal muscle mass? Come to think of it, why do you all look like weird fetal alcohol syndrome clones of
Fetal alcohol syndrome clones. Like, I mean, this shit has been going on for a long time. I don't know if you guys remember this. Where is it? Do you guys remember this shit? This woman's gym? I'm trying to find it. There we go. The girl spot, women's gym became turf only, trans exclusive. This month's trans visibility created it in 2009. Yeah. A influencer who's like really amazing, like at fitness, like obviously, but Natalie Barnett, who in 2021 and in 2023 was pro-trans, and I'll show the clips that I was rewatching a video to catch up on this. Share a vision for all women in gym space. She revealed that her commitment to creating a safe space for women in groups rooted in her personal experience as a survivor of sexual assault in gym. Gyms are naturally seen and viewed as spaces where masculinity brews, blah, 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 blah. Women's gym made popular in the 90s. I refused to go to gyms and work out if it wasn't an all-women's space. So when I saw Natalie making her life's mission, I was excited and invested. Natalie began collecting donations. Even though I don't live in the UK, I joined her subscription list so I would receive all the updates because I wanted to see it succeed and to dedicate. On March 9th, only a day after Women's International Day, Natalie took to social media to share a woman citing cis women's experiences with sexual harassment and violence. Oh, she expressed views that were now the girl spot would become a gym for only biological women, citing cis women's experiences in sexual harassment and violence a deciding factor. Natalie shared the gym would focus on self-defense classes, boxing for biological women. I mean, do you remember this? They were talking about genital inspections, right? Yeah, dude. Respectfully, if you have a problem with trans women attending my gym, then you can find another gym to train at. I've discussed this several times before. Trans women are women and also minority that mean to protect it. Please keep your transphobia away. Girl, you're being transphobic. Like, come on, dude. Like, as a black woman, especially, and I know I'm a white woman, but like, black women are like held to this extremely high standard, similar to trans women. That's why, as a trans woman, I have found the most comfort and safety in black women, by far, by a mile. Because they're held to these ridiculous standards of femininity that trans women are also held to. And here, this is her.
And when I made that tweet in 2021, I had just announced my plans to open a women's only gym. I hadn't thought out the vision or the mission or what it would entail. But
you did, because you were talking about making a women's only gym.
What I knew is that I wanted to open a gym. We are now 4 years later, and I have had a great deal of time to figure that out. The Girl Spot Gym exists as a safe space for women because women are facing gym harassment, sexual assault.
So, can we talk about how trans women, especially trans black women, face the highest disproportionate number of sexual assault cases when it comes across the board?
And sexual violence inside of gyms, and I know that because I'm a victim of it. So the meaning of the Girl Spot Gym is now entirely different, and I say this to say that whilst we are a gym, inside we are focusing on self-defense classes, Muay Thai, boxing classes, as well as workshops and activations around PCOS and training.
This is complete bullshit and fabrication of action, like just fabricating bullshit.
On your menstrual cycle, all of which occur to biological women. Majority of the women who are seeking my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, are coming here because they have faced some level of gym intimidation or sexual violence and assault that has been perpetrated by men. So as the owner of the gym, it is very important to make it clear how my women's only gym will be operating, and it will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women. Now, we do believe that everybody deserves a safe space, and there are many gyms that are starting to have mixed cubicles and changing rooms so that individuals can feel safer and more included in these environments. But the Girl Spot Gym as a standalone is a female-only gym.
Female only. incredibly fucking it's an incredible dog whistle, dude. And she doesn't give a fuck. She does not give a single shit. Because the amount of times I can remember seeing TikToks or videos. Sorry, I'm also eating these rice noodles and they're actually really fucking good. The amount of times that I've seen videos of black women being harassed for being quote unquote too masculine and being accused of being trans is ridiculous. As a trans woman, the reason I haven't started going to the gym is because I am afraid of men in the gym. Yeah. No, I get that. It's a completely valid way to feel that way. Autistic. Because like shit like this is happening. This motherfucker, this limp dick loser shot and killed his or shot and paralyzed his neighbor. 30-year-old Florida man was shot and paralyzed his 24-year-old LGBTQ plus neighbor after months of harassment, pleaded guilty to attempted manslaughter, will now face several years in prison. Tyler Grenchel pleaded guilty last May to shooting Kyle McFarland. The Florida Times Union promoted Grenchel's sentencing on Monday morning. He's required to undergo mental health follow-ups after his release from prison to avoid any contact with the victim or the victim's family. I turned to watch you be taken away. Think about that. One day, perhaps we can all be on your better terms, McFarland continued. I don't hate you, Tyler Grenchel. I hate your behavior. Enjoy your sentence. Absolutely fucking 7 years in prison, 2 years community service, 3 years probation. Restitution, you will indeed have a long time to think about what you did. Jesus Christ. And this guy had 5 years in the Navy. Shit like this. There was also a gay celebrity who shot at protecting his husband after the neighbor said he was going to kill the dogs. Oh, yeah. That was the voice actor on King of the Hill. An amazing gay man protecting his trans husband. No, shit like this is getting normalized to a point where even Second Base Espresso. Have you guys seen what they did? I took a screenshot a while ago. Trans women are hurted men. So shit like this is why this rhetoric is so fucking evil, and why this guy, people like this guy are not this guy. This guy are so important. By the way, this guy in the background, love this guy. Love this guy in the background. Gunny speaks out. Oh my god, Gunny speaks out. Absolutely fucking amazing woke ass motherfucker. Let me see if I can get his Instagram pulled up. There we go. Like, this guy is another one of those amazing people who are doing so much work. And like, this is, by the way, every single fucking transphobe in the gym community has something, is like so ugly. Every single pro-trans guy in the gym or pro-trans person in the gym, extraordinarily hot. I'm just saying. That I criticized the president, so he invented a trans wife.
Jimmy, you are so freaking obsessed with the trans people. You literally invented a trans wife out of thin air just to own me. Bro, my wife isn't trans. You're just a sad, repressed weirdo who can't stop fantasizing about it. Imagine hiding in your garage playing tough guy with your shirt up like you're auditioning for a bad OnlyFans. So my hatred is more than just calling out the clown in the White House. It's calling out all the bootlicking closeted transphobes like you.
Absolutely goated. Someone had a Trump Vans 29 banner in front of their house for me a few months ago. I think they took it down, which sucks because I was going to steal it and burn it. Hell yeah, dude. What's up? My roommate came to me with their phone in their hand. NBs are also hot as fuck. Did you mishear what I was saying? I was talking about how cis men who defend trans women in the gym are hot as fuck. Yeah, you didn't understand what I was talking about. All right, scurry away. Fucking goofball. I don't know. This video is
Powerlifting has
completely correct, by the way. I agree with that message. True. That's why, what's his name? What was his name? Looks Maxer Trans. What's his name? Androgenic. Androgenic. This guy's awesome. I always gotta think about this guy every now and again. Sorry. I was being quiet. So I know when to cut out the part before this. Anyways, yeah, this clip ran into the person with the LGBTQ acceptance themed clip that I quoted before, and they told me they saw that my quote and really appreciated it. They asked me for a hug, but felt guilty and weird for asking, which was really sad to hear.
Hello?
Can I get a picture with you?
Yep.
Can I just say, I really appreciate that note that you put on Twitter, like on that video. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No
really
worries.
appreciated that. Can I? This is gonna sound really fucking weird. Can I get a hug?
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely mogging, dude. I don't know. Yeah. Blatant transphobia, like, needs to be attacked at all levels. It's crazy to think that most looks factors are transphobic because their whole goal is to put as much work into their appearance so they can have trans people. Ollie London moment.